Hey, welcome back. I'm Becky. I'm with Traveling Emporium, and today I'm going to be looking at some research. Well, I've already looked at the research, and now I'm going to show you some of the captures that I saved while I was doing it to make this short video for y'all. Just recently got back into reselling. I've been on a hiatus for 2 years, so I'm looking forward to it. But before I get back into it full blown, I've been going on eBay, researching some of the things I love, and one of the things I love is coffee mugs. I think everybody likes coffee mugs, and I myself happen to collect them. But some of the things that I ran across today, wow, I just, I knew there were some good mugs out there, but some of the stuff I saw today for $300 for a mug, and I know there's probably more, they're more expensive, but I was just amazed. And today you're going to see a few clips of them. Okay, this is the first one we've come across, and it's a Starbucks cup, and it caught my eye. I collect them, and a lot of my friends collect them, and it's a good selling cup. You can find this at Goodwill, possibly for $2 to $3, maybe even $4. Turn around and sell it for $39. I think you have a very good sale on your hands. The next one we have here is the vintage Otagiri. I love these cups. They don't sell for that much, but you can find a lot of these at yard sales because they're the older 1980s, and a lot of people had these because they were so pretty. And I love anything made in Japan, but a couple of bucks at a yard sale, $14.99, you can't go wrong. This would be your bread and butter. I also like this one too. This is vintage Otagiri, and not, like I said, 1980s. It's stoneware, the floral daisy. This would be an example of something that would catch my eye if I were at the thrift store looking. I mean, this would automatically stand out to me, and this is what I look for. This is what I like to drink out of. But like I said, a couple of bucks at a yard sale, $20 sale, I'll take that all day long. Now this one, it's a very pretty cup too, and I happen to love fish, and so this would be right up my alley, and I think it's why I saw it, caught my eye on eBay when I was doing the research. But yard sale, thrift store if you're lucky, but $30 sale, I mean, that's outstanding. You can't ask for anything better. But we don't always get that lucky, but who knows. This one is another Otagiri. It's the biplane one. I thought it was spectacular. Stoneware again. A couple of dollars at a yard sale, and you'd be set. I mean, I take this profit any day. If I can make $15 to $20 an item, that's my the spot. You know what I mean? That's what I want to make. This one is also Otagiri, and I love cats. I have a cat, so what could be better with a coffee mug with a cat on it? I mean, it's great. And like I said, I'm sure I can go through my boxes of stuff from my stepmother and probably find several of these mugs just like this. But anyway, on to the next one. This one is a Starbucks as well. I had never seen this one. This is from 2021. It's the sign language coffee mug, and that stood out. That would have automatically caught my eye in the thrift store or at a yard sale. It has the cool D handle on it, but it is a contemporary mug. But find it cheap enough, sell it for $19.99. Bread and butter coffee mug. This one, I have quite a few Starbucks, and I told you Starbucks was going to make the list more than once today. It's from their Been There series. This is from the Alaska. It has everything on it that you could possibly do in Alaska. But like I said, you don't want to pay too much for these mugs. You don't want to pay $4 or $5 for these mugs. couple of bucks at a yard sale or at a thrift store, maybe a half-priced item. This one was a cold port, and I had to look this one up because this is one of my biggies. 350 bucks. And I was thinking, wow, what is cold port? Well, it turns out cold port is a manufacturer of porcelain, and it was founded in like 1795 in England. So I thought that was really cool. I'd never seen one like it, but for 350 bucks, heck yeah. Now this one I also had to look up. Irina Zayetska. I hope I'm not butchering that, but this is a Russian artist, and she specialized in sculptures in porcelain. I'm not saying you're going to find this at a thrift store, but who knows, you might look out maybe at an estate sale. But $3.99, I mean, that's just crazy profit. I mean, you'd have to be nuts not to pick it up. This one is Gucci, and anytime you run into Gucci or any kind of big luxury item, name brand, you know, you can expect to get this kind of money. And like I said, I'm not gonna say that you'll pick this up at a thrift store. You might get lucky. Yard sale, estate sale, that would be the way that I would call it. But you know, who knows, you might get lucky. The next one is everybody's favorite, Death Wish coffee. And of course, if I found one of these, I'm probably not going to sell it. I'm probably going to keep it because it's Death Wish coffee. I mean, how could you not? These things, everyone that I've saw or I've seen on eBay has been this price or more. And it's just, I can't imagine it. But you know, hey, there's collectors out there that will do it. This one I love, and if I found it in a yard sale or a thrift store, I'd probably keep it as well, just because I grew up with Peanuts and Charlie Brown and Lucy and Linus. I would probably keep this mug as well. But $1.99, y'all. I mean, that's crazy. I just, when I got on there today and was researching, I just couldn't get over the prices on these mugs. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. This one, Henry Bendale. I didn't look him up, but oh my goodness, it's a beautiful cup. I think it's probably a fashion designer. I'm just going off the name and maybe the cup itself, and it looks like something that a fashionista might like. But again, probably an estate sale. You might find this at a thrift store. I can't imagine it, but it could happen. And finally, this Molly Hatch Anthropology. These mugs have become quite popular, as you can see, and this is part of the mythical Jackalope coffee mug. I had never heard of it, but I've heard of Anthropology, but I didn't know they were famous for their mugs. But wow, I would probably keep this one too. I'm a big collector. I'm kind of a hoarder when it comes to coffee mugs. Well, that was my show of all the mugs that I did. Not completely all of them, but those were some of the best snapshots that I had and some of the best prices I've ever seen. I was just, like I said, I'm just completely amazed at what a coffee mug can bring. And I appreciate you stopping by and watching my video. And if you think about it, you know, click the subscribe button. I don't have that many subscribers. This is not what I call part of my income, but I enjoy doing the videos, not only because of the information, but because at heart I'm kind of a little nerdy techie. So I'm learning and I'm teaching myself to do Wondershare and make these videos. So hopefully as I go along, these videos will get better too, and hopefully my sales will get better as well on eBay. I'm also going to try to do some Facebook live sales, and if you want to look for me on Facebook, it's Traveling Emporium on Facebook. It's not hard to find. And like I said, I appreciate you. I'm glad you watched it. And click the like button, and as everybody knows, it helps with the algorithm on YouTube. And I hope to see you again real soon with another video. Bye.